My name is Zach Liolio. I'm the owner of ZP Liolio & Company. I'd like to take a minute today to introduce another tool that we sell. Like Thayer's universal tool, this one comes out of the 19th century. It was invented by a blacksmith named Ira Miller, who worked for the Santa Fe Railroad in Topeka, Kansas. And Ira, interestingly, he patented this in 1898, passed away just 3 years later. And to my knowledge, this was never actually produced on a commercial scale. I was able to find the patent drawings and the patent documents on Google Patents, and patent drawings never include dimensions or anything that specific. It's just kind of the general idea. So I scaled it down to 7 inches, make it relatively pocket size, and it's actually turned out to be pretty handy, and people are starting to discover the utility of it. This example is made from 1/2-inch plate steel that's been plasma cut, and I'll just demonstrate. One of the big things, especially around the campfire, is the ability to pick up large frying pans like this. So you can see you have 2 points of contact now instead of one. Makes it a lot easier to move stuff on and off the fire. One of the key features of this tool is the ability to lift pot handles and also pans by the edges. So this is a large 3-quart pot. We can come in like this, pretty easily take the lid off, move it back like that, and let's say you do something dumb and you can't, for whatever reason, pick up the handle because it got too hot. You can come in, hook this on the edge, and move it no problem. Set it down wherever you need to go. That really gives this side a lot of utility, and this smaller hook right here is handy for moving pots around. So if you have to come in and say move it like this, you can easily get it to where it needs to go, whether you're trying to find a hot spot or an area that's not as hot. This burr side is designed primarily for baled pots, like coffee pots, or in this case our cooking pot right here. You just come in, pick it up like this, and set it down wherever it needs to go. And that makes it pretty easy to manipulate pots over the fire. Now, this side is really nice for flatter surfaces like grates or woks, and you can even use it in this situation. If you had to pour a liquid out of this, you just come in without even having to touch the bale and drain a little bit off the top. Now we'll go over here. This is our tried and tested toaster oven pan. If you're in your kitchen and you say you need to grab something out of the toaster oven, this same end works well for hooking over flat sheet steel type pans or even aluminum. It varies from pan to pan, so just make sure you check it beforehand, before you actually try to take it out of the oven. And one of the final features that we're going to showcase here today is the ability to use it as a spoon rest. So I don't have a table handy, but we'll just use this chair. This end, or this side rather, is pretty much parallel in that it'll sit flat. So grab our ladle, and you can use it as a handy spoon rest if you have to. And with all of that, you even have another feature, which unfortunately I don't have the bottle to showcase it, but either end will work as a bottle opener. Now I think this end works a little bit better. You can imagine hooking this, sits on top of the bottle cap, and then this comes up from underneath. You just pry it off. But that's pretty much everything. It's a tool that we've resurrected, and it has a lot of utility, even beyond the campfire. So this is the Miller multi-tool.